Hello vlog! I have officially moved into my car. There's my house. I had to buy that hot water bottle because it's gonna be cold. I'm starting my journey today and I'm driving to just above Wellington and there's a campsite there and I have a ferry tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I have like 6 hours of driving today. I'm gonna be by myself a lot, so whenever I get bored I'm going to vlog. Yeah, anyway, this is my life now. We're gonna be cold, we're gonna be excited, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah, stay tuned. So I pulled off the side of the road to make a sandwich for lunch and I ended up at the National Trout Center and there's nobody here. This is actually so cool and also the best day of my life.
Like what?
There is nobody in here. Whoa!
This is so cool. Ow. Look at him. I want this in my house. Look at that.
You literally gotta be kidding me. There's an aquarium. There is an aquarium. And there's nobody here. Look. Whoa. This is really, literally, where am I? I feel like this was just spawned here. Oh my god. What the heck? What is happening? Like, all along the whole way. But there's actually a billion. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to hold one so bad. I want to hold one. Whoa. Trout tattoo reveal. What?
I seriously thought this was a real person for like 2 minutes walking around here. And I was like, why is he strapped in like that? And then I was like, wait, it's not a real human.
So that ended up being one of the coolest things I've done, and that was awesome and such a fun, unexpected side quest. So it's actually so nice out here. Not even that cold because the sun is out and it feels so good. It's like a beautiful morning. Here's my stuff for breakfast. I think I'm gonna go make it on that table. Breakfast. So yum. And this chai is actually so delicious. This is my first time trying it and it's like 10 out of 10. Okay, since I started driving yesterday, I've probably seen like 10 rainbows because it starts and stops raining so many times during the day. There are just rainbows everywhere. I'm about to drive just like 30 minutes to the Wellington port where I'm getting on my ferry to the South Island. And the ferry is really cool and big and it's like a big cruise ship. So I'm excited. Did you know that? Literally until like 10 minutes ago, I was just inside with my head down, like actually fighting for my life. But I didn't throw up and it's gotten a lot smoother since we got closer to Picton, so all better. Sorry my camera quality is really horrible in the dark, but whoops, I have my little fairy lights on. They're slowly losing power. They're solar powered, but like they were charging all day and then they haven't lasted very long, so that's kind of a bummer. But I just got off the ferry and then I drove like 2 hours and I found a place to stay. And I got this book at the thrift store and I'm excited to read it. I'm gonna do a hike tomorrow and I'm just gonna go to bed. It's like 8 o'clock, but the sun's been down for like 2 whole hours, which means that it's time for bed. So I'll see you in the morning. Sunrise. Hello. Well, this is like a beautiful place to wake up. There's my car. I parked right over there. And there's literally seals right there. It is so beautiful. I actually can't take it. Do you hear the seals? The people who camped next to me are making bacon, and I can smell it from down here, and it's like, please, I want some. I'm making breakfast now. One thing you may notice is it's gonna look like I'm wearing the same outfit every day. And that's because I probably am. I have, in terms of like my warm clothes, I have like 2 staples and then like a little room for variation, but like not by much. So no hate, no judge, please. I'll do laundry at some point. That's just how it's gonna be. So anyway, here's my oatmeal again. And also, yes, I will be having oatmeal every day for breakfast and a little chai. So yeah. Today, as a treat, I'm putting a piece of chocolate in my oatmeal. And I think it's gonna be really good. And there's banana and cinnamon and brown sugar, and it's gonna be really tasty. I'm now hiking on this trail, and it's really beautiful. Update, I'm in the mountains now. And it's actually not cold at all. Within like 30 minutes, I had taken off all of my outer layers. I wore 2 pants up here. There was no need for that. The sun is making it so warm. But anyway, isn't it beautiful? I'm not at the top yet, so it'll probably be even cooler up there. I just keep getting fooled because it's supposed to be, like, it's the middle of winter right now in New Zealand, and like all of the locals keep saying like, oh, it's so cold down there, like it's gonna be really cold, and I get like tricked because I think it's gonna actually be cold, but like it's actually not. It's probably like mid-50s or something, like not even bad. And I'm not that far south yet, so I know it's gonna get colder, but I had higher expectations for the coldness, and I have been dressing accordingly, but there's no need. Success! Check out the view. There's my car all the way down there. It looks like there's another trail that goes that way up to there, so I think I'm gonna try to get up there, but I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, I did it mostly. That's the top that I was pointing at. That's where I was over there. But I'm not gonna go up there because I got tired So I walked back down that way and then around this like little ridge thing over here and then up that way. I made it all the way. Mountain alert! This little bird has joined me for dinner. I'm having really early dinner because, I mean, like really early, it's like 4:30. Because I'm just tired and I'm just gonna make dinner and then go inside and like read my book and be warm and stuff. So yeah, I'm having Alfredo with chicken and this bird is having my crumbs. Oh, try again. Bye. So I'm leaving that campsite and good morning to the huge mountains over there covered in snow. Whoa. Today I'm just being a hobbit. I found this stick and I'm going into this gorge and I'm just following the riverbed. And I've had to cross this creek like 5 times. But I have to cross this little river thing, so I think I'm gonna take off my shoes. So my pants got a little wet on that last crossing there. I'm trying to figure out what I should do now because I don't know if I should go to Christchurch and try to like get a buyer for Froda or if I should like just book it to the other coast. And I kind of am deciding this like right now. I still haven't decided where I'm gonna sleep tonight, but I did decide that I should make dinner here. And I'm having tuna and egg fried rice. A little paprika in there, a little soy sauce. Oh my gosh, it looks so bland. I really wish I had a vegetable. I'm having dessert tonight. I'm gonna show you how to make it. So you start with a banana and then you try to mush it up like this. This part is a lot easier if you use a fork. When it's a little more mushed like this, you're gonna turn on your stove. Not for too long, but you want them a little bit warm. And this will help it get more mushy. Next, you're gonna add in some peanut butter and just mix it around until it's fully incorporated. Okay, I know this looks kind of gross, but I promise it's delicious. You're gonna put in a little bit of brown sugar. That was kind of a lot. And most importantly, you need some chocolate. I have these random chocolate things that I took from my apartment. You can use pretty much anything. And then you mix that around until that melts in. Please don't hate on me. I honestly can't tell if this looks good or not. To me it does, but like I can't tell if you guys think it's gross. But I think it's delicious and it's a special treat, and yeah. Okay, I just watched that back. I don't know why I made it like a tutorial like that. I meant to just like show you what I'm doing, but that made me laugh. That's really silly. You don't have to make this. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I don't know who my audience is, to be honest. Probably just like me in 10 years. But if you're not me in 10 years, maybe like my best friends. Hey guys, I love you. Anyway, this is really tasty. So, banana gush? Wait, no, I don't like that. Banana glop? No, that's not good either. Banana smush? I like that. Banana smush. Oh, the sun feels so good. There's like literally frost on the sand. Frost on the sand, frost on the grass, big mountains. This is crazy to me. Like I can't get over that still. Okay, so I pulled over because I thought that those were penguins, which they're actually not, but close enough. And then look who's literally right here. Yes, you. Hi. Wolves.
Really? I didn't know that.
Okay, so this is where I am now. I don't know, I drove for like 2 hours and now I'm here. What? I was like freaking out on the drive, and then I like saw this, and so I pulled over, and immediately I'm going up there. Immediately. This is so cool. Can you even believe all of these rocks? These things are crazy. Okay, I'm starting a Hobbit scale. So I'm rating the places 1 to 10, how much I feel like a Hobbit, like walking around them. And this one, like, okay, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I feel like there can always be room for improvement. But this is pretty high up there. I'm gonna say yesterday on the river was like maybe a 7 because the river crossings were very Hobbit. This is 9 out of 10, maybe even 9.5 because of that. I'm just changing it to a 10 out of 10 because there's a babbling brook and sheep. So no room for improvement. This is Hobbit. Not too bad. This one's really crispy actually. That is quite nice. Quick pano check. Forgive my heavy breathing. I just like booked it up that hill. Holy crap. Okay, that was a lot farther and steeper than I thought it would be, but we made it, and it's so freaking worth it because look at that. Okay, this is really frustrating because it's really beautiful up here and there's nobody to take my picture. And I tried setting it up on this rock, but it just fell over several times. It would be so nice if someone could just like, if I could like, you need to like stick it to the rock. I found a lovely rock. This is one hell of a place to frolic. So the sun is about to go down over the mountain. And I'm scared it's gonna get really cold when that happens, so I'm gonna go back down. But it's been real, it's been fun. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to vlog and drive, but this is the most beautiful drive I've ever done. Ah! I mean, literally, I don't want to be driving, I just want to be looking out the window. Are you seeing this? I must smell the golden thunder. Still I gotta linger in the love. In the pack of swallowing the cold. I went to the grocery store today, so I have a vegetable. So hype. This is real life, you guys. This is me sitting on the ground eating my dinner while heating up my hot water bottle water. And I just made dinner and there's the car. Yeah. In the dark, of course. The sun goes down at like 5:30. Anyway, the stars are really cool here, but I hope I don't freeze tonight because it's kind of cold outside, but it'll be fine. I was quite afraid of this. It is rainy today, but to just my luck, there's a little shelter here with a fireplace and everything. Look at that. So maybe this is just my house today because I fear that if I get my things wet, they will never recover. And you can't even see the mountains over there. Sleeping in the car is a little hard on my back, so stretching is necessary. If you're wondering if I'm sick of oatmeal yet or not, I'm not, because this is what I do first. I boil some apples with cinnamon and brown sugar, and it's actually like dessert. It's so good. So, yeah. This has been my breakfast every day. And you know what? That is fine with me. Okay, team, here's the deal. It's 10 a.m. And it's still raining. And I think it's gonna be like this all day. So, game plan is I'm gonna attempt some light exploring and we'll see what happens. Holy crap, there's a rainbow out there. Okay, Wow! I think that's a sign. Look at that. So I'm gonna do that, and then when I get sick of it, I'm gonna go to the cafe near the visitor center and watch Lord of the Rings too. That's the game plan. Yeah. Okay, Hobbit scale for this little woodland area is pretty high because these mossy beds are very Hobbit. And it's pretty sheltered, so the rain's not as bad. There's also walking stick availability pretty much the whole way through. So I think I'm gonna give this section maybe an 8 out of 10. It's not as unique, you know? There are places like this pretty much everywhere. Like I could be in North Carolina right now. But I'm gonna give it an 8 anyway because I like it. I feel like a hobbit. I really do. So, yep, 8 out of 10 for the woodland area. Mountain view alert. Sort of. That's about all I get. Which is still pretty cool. Got my walking stick. Check out this lichen. This stuff is crazy. Whoa, it looks like coral. Wow, I wish I could see the view. I bet it's probably really cool. I'm gonna turn around now because I didn't bring anything up here. All I have is a little bar, which I'm gonna eat now. And now I'm soaked, so I think I'm done. But I accidentally walked a little ways. Hey team, update, I left Arthur's Pass because it was still raining and I don't think it was gonna stop tomorrow either. It looked like it was gonna just rain for a while. So my hair looks crazy. Good thing I just drove to a shower. There's like a rec center with like a pool and a hot tub and a shower for only $5, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be great. Yeah. And Erica's here. Oh my gosh. I get to talk to somebody. I'm so excited. Erica's here. If you don't know who Erica is, she was my roommate at school. From Finland. She's awesome, and she's here with her boyfriend who's also from Finland, and I'm gonna go hang out with them. So yeah. Okay, I literally thought this was a kiwi. Good morning. I get to make breakfast in like a little kitchen thing today, which is so fun and really nice. I showered yesterday. It was awesome. I sat in the hot tub for like way too long and it was really nice. And I saw Erica there and we caught up. She went in the sauna and now we're headed down the west coast and gonna see some glaciers. Hopefully it doesn't rain constantly because that's kind of what the forecast is saying that it's gonna do, but I have hope. But it like dumped last night so heavy all night, and it was so windy, and I honestly didn't go to sleep for a really long time because it was so loud. And I think today is, I have 1 week until I go to my work exchange. I'm getting a little bored, like when I'm not doing stuff. Here's my chai. This stuff is actually so good, and it like makes the foam and everything. It was so embarrassing yesterday. I made dinner like literally in the gym parking lot. Yeah, it was hard. Okay guys, big things are happening. I'm in Franz Josef Glacier. Look at that. I have kind of a late start. It's 2 o'clock, but I'm gonna see how far I can go. We're back with the Hobbit scale. Because I'm having to wear my rain jacket like this in order to keep my backpack dry. This is adding like maybe a point or 2. Because when I'm walking like this, and I just feel like a hobbit. But in terms of like scenery, I mean, that is beautiful, but it's not fully giving like super hobbit vibes. So as of right now, I mean, it's very jungle. So if you disagree, please tell me. But I'm gonna give this a 5 right now. A 6 because of the rain jacket cape. I forgot to add, I'm going back to 5 because it's so like well maintained. Like I feel like that is not giving hobbit. Like who came and put all of these rocks here, you know? Losing daylight, and I've started a second glacier walk. Okay, already this is way cooler than the other one. Big swamp jungle vibes. Very green. These steps, 10 out of 10 hobbit. 10 out of 10 hobbit. Holy crap. I honestly don't think my timing could be any better. Okay guys, there's no light, but on my way down I met these 2 ladies, and I just walked with them all the way down, and they were super kind, and they're from Texas, and I got
Back to my car, and then they came over in their van. They had like it's like a party of 8. And I got back in my car, and they came over, and they were like, because we had talked, and I was like, yeah, I'm traveling by myself, like I'm sleeping in the car. And they came over, and they were like, we have an extra bed where we're staying if you want. And so I'm now following them to check it out. So this may be a bad idea, but it's also, sometimes you have to take a risk, you know?
perfect. Guys, okay, it's dark again, but they literally fed me dinner, like a fancy restaurant dinner with like venison and fried prawns, like appetizers and everything. And they and wine. Oh my gosh. It was great. And so I'm going to stay there. And they have a laundry machine. I'm actually so excited. This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, I'll keep you updated. They seem chill and normal, and I'm gonna trust them, so, yep. Okay guys, today is a crazy day. So, I'm doing a hike called Fox Mountain, and it's 3,800 feet of elevation gain in 4 miles. So I've done 1,000 feet and it hasn't even been a mile yet. So it's basically just like, it's like stairs, except the whole trail is like roots. That's where I just came from. This feels kind of crazy. There was nobody in the parking lot. I hope I'm making a good decision. I'm trying to be safe. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I make it or not, because I might not, but I'm gonna try. I found a walking stick, so yeah. And also, this bird has been following me like the whole way. I hope it stays with me. But yeah, guys, this is what the trail looks like. Like, you can't even see it, but I'm following these orange markers. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Guys, I kid you not, this is what the entire way looks like. Where even is the next marker? It's right there. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is by far the most technical hike I've ever done. Probably the steepest. I feel like a monkey. I've been using both my hands the entire time. And this walking stick. My shoes are muddy and wet. Going down is probably going to be worse than going up. You can't even tell how steep it is in this. Whatever. Oh my god, after 2,500 feet of elevation, there's my first view. There's the ocean. That's a pretty cool mountain. I hope the view gets better. You guys, I'm discouraged because the trail is now really muddy and gross. And there's my view. And I fear that that is where the crazy view would be. But I am freaking tired out. And I know it's close, but it feels really far away, and I'm scared because I know that like half the struggle is gonna be going down when it's so slippery and steep and jungly. And it's also 12:30. I started at 10, which was later than I should have started. But I usually start late, which is not a good trait. And that's pretty cool. But I'm frustrated because, I don't know, I don't think that's worth the effort. But I'm also frustrated because I know that there's a, oh man, I almost fell into the mud. I know that there's a glacier like literally just over there. It's just that the view is on the wrong side of the mountain. I need to be on that side of the mountain. So I'm getting close to just eating my sandwich and turning around and being done. But I worked so hard. This is hard, okay? This is hard stuff. I'm calling it, you guys. There's my mountain. There's another mountain. That's cool. I'll try again later. There's a tree down, so I literally have to go through here. My legs feel like jello. Yep, coming down was really slippery and really steep, really muddy, and I was trying really hard not to fall. I'll show you. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. This is the walking stick that I found. This is probably the best part of today. Because it's really nice. It's really thin and straight and smooth, and it's got some flex, but it's also really strong. So that was really good to have. I actually am fine. I'm sorry about that. It was a hard day, but like I'm gonna be fine. Also, look at that. Beautiful. And there's a waterfall right there. And I'm having some dinner. And today was a hard day, but
At the end of the day, it was still cool and like a challenge. And challenges are fun sometimes, even when they're not fun. It was definitely some type 2 fun. Oh my god. This is so delicious with Doritos. It's just beans and canned chicken, but with like flavoring. And it's really delicious. It tastes like the Super Bowl. Anyway, it's okay to have hard days. And at the end of the day, you just have to park at the side of the road next to a waterfall. And you have to make dinner. And everything is going to be okay. And there's always going to be another mountain. Miley Cyrus, she said it best. There's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to make it move, okay?
That's my favorite waitress.
I believe in Las Vegas. Yeah, there are possums everywhere on the road. And I may have hit one of them. There's another possum! Why do they just sit in the road? It's so stupid. Good morning. I'm in a really beautiful place today. I'm in Cost Pass, and it was a little rainy when I first woke up, and it's still kind of clearing, but I think it's gonna be a really nice day, hopefully. There's a river over there that I'm gonna show you. I made big plans for myself today because of yesterday's, I'm gonna call it a hiking fail. I know that's dramatic, but, I had concepts of like trying this other really big elevation hike today that like I know has crazy views. I had concepts of doing that, but I have woken up and my legs said no. So I'm instead going to have some chiller walks, but I simply don't think I could handle elevation today, which is fine. It feels a little chillier, because I'm like in the South Mountains. So I think it's getting chillier as I go down. Here's my oatmeal and here's the river. Beautiful. This is the other half of the can of beans from yesterday that I put outside because I don't have a cooler. I never was very good at skipping rocks. Hey team. Another day, another walk in the woods. I have my walking stick from yesterday because in a lot of ways this is the best thing that came out of that. I love it. I'm in like a totally different ecosystem and it's also cold today. There is snow on top of the mountains. I'll show you later when I can see them. And I'm wearing jeans because my pants from yesterday are still wet and muddy. So yeah, sue me. But it's only like 3 miles or something, so it's chill. I realized that I've done a hike every single day since I've been on the South Island, which is so fun and it's been great. And do you know what it feels like? It feels like, ooh, I'm gonna take this side quest. It feels like those Instagram reels where it's like you're a hobbit and you've had a long day working at the Shire, like pick which biome you're going to take your afternoon stroll in. And then it's like a bunch of AI generated photos of like different like walks. This might be too niche. If you know what I'm talking about, I know Valeria knows what I'm talking about because we spent like an hour on one of those pages and honestly it was great. They're really fun, but it's like choose which ecosystem you're gonna walk in. Whoa, look. Wait, there was another one. Anyway, and then it shows all the different options. And I feel like I've been doing all the different options. And they're like, the names are like Misty Moss Forest or like Alpine Snowy Mountain Pass. Maybe I'll include the pictures of the walks. And you guys can do it. You can choose which one you want to go on a walk in. Also, my legs are freaking sore. Like, every step. It's like, whew. Swinging bridge, Jack. Whoa. Holy Gatorade water. This is incredible. So this is crazy. I'm on a different hike, by the way, now. Like, what? And then that over there. I forgot about the Hobbit scale for a second. So the hike yesterday in the jungle, that was not giving Hobbit. I did not feel like a Hobbit. I felt like a monkey, a frog, something, but not a Hobbit. So I'm gonna put it like a 3 because it was kind of cool, like climbing in the jungle. The hike I just did to the river, that was cool. I don't know if it was very Hobbit though. Maybe I'll give it, this is freaking me out, this is so beautiful. Maybe I'll give it like a 7. I didn't feel crazy Hobbit. Maybe a 6. But it was really cool still. This, I feel Hobbit. This feels really Hobbit. So far, a 9. Because look at those views. There are also deer over there. I don't really know where I am right now, to be honest. Also, my legs are on fire again because for some reason I'm doing elevation again, so yeah. That was definitely my coldest night. There is snow on the ground everywhere. To meet Erica, and we're gonna do an overnight backpack trip, so I'm really excited. It's like a cloud rainbow. Okay guys, going for an overnight. Erica's on the trail, so I'm gonna go get her. But I probably won't be able to vlog that much because I don't want my phone to die. Oh shit. Hey team, we're back with Erica and Bexy. We're on the Kepler track, going to our hut.
Lexmore Hut?
Yeah. Lexmore Hut.
Frodo,
It's gonna
Mary, and Pippin.
Frodo, Mary, and Pippin on the track.
On the track,
Off we go. Guys, we got a note from Gandalf. Look at this. And we have a ring and a map, and we have to take the ring to the top of Luxmore Hut. We have to go through the mountains and the wilderness to fulfill our mission.
I'm excited.
Me too. All right, we better get going.
Oh man. You can read it with Bexy. Okay, I'll read it.
Okay.
Dear Frodo, Mary, and Pippin, bad news have reached me here. I must go off at once. You had better leave Tiano Inn soon and get out of the Milfordshire Sounds before the end of June at latest. You can trust the mountain Nestor Key. You may meet a friend of mine on the road. Alpine, tall, cold-blooded, Kelp-kind Kepler. He knows our business and will help you. Make sure that he is the real Kepler. Make it to Luxmore. There I hope we may meet again. And if I do not come, Ents and the Peak Ranger will advise you. Yours in haste, Gandalf!
We are 6 miles up and about 2,000 feet of elevation gain. We've been in the forest this whole time. There's the start of the view.
Is this the Hobbit place?
This is the Hobbit. Yeah. I was telling them about the Hobbit scale.
Yeah.
I feel like since we're on a mission for Gandalf, the Hobbit scale of this hike is pretty high so far. So maybe like an 8.5 out of 10 right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll see once we get up to the mountain, it might increase because it's going to be a little crazy. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for right now. The walking stick is still here. We're having a snack break. Okay, we have made it. We've made it out of the bush. We had to put all of our warm stuff on. Wow. Crazy. see, there's the snow. We're really getting up there. It's getting chilly. Whoa. Tomorrow never comes.
Maybe I need to take it today.
We will die happy. A little tired, a little sore. Oh my goodness. Okay, what are we rating this on the Hobbit scale?
Well, 9.25.
9.25, all right. Bexy, do you have one?
Yeah, I think we're in the upper nines. So
The upper nines.
still a little bit left in the scale. Let's see if we get.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe we'll take off the last 0.5 because the snow might get cold on their bare feet. Yeah. Wow. There's our house. Wow, it looks so nice.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow.
Whoa, it's beautiful.
Wow. It's telling us to come home. It's like, come on, come stay.
Like, yeah, it's here. Yeah.
Oh, all right, we're coming. Hey.
Hey, creature.
What?
Maybe you had some snacks before because
Buddy, it says right here we're not supposed to. At least go to another table that doesn't have this sign. Yes, perfect. Just what we need. Cave side quest.
hopefully there are not too many of them. Crickets. Like they were like very quick.
Yeah.
It's like
I feel like on the Hobbit scale, this is kind of low, but on the Gollum scale, this is very high. The cardamom rum. It's crazy. Cheers. Yeah, that's stuff. Sour party mix. Oh. Sorry, man. Look at what I had. I was gonna get rid of those. Oh. Dang it. Good morning. What are you even talking about? What's up? Oh my god, you're really close.
Live underground. Live for up to 50 years.
here the villa Hobbiton. Marin is going for the shooting in the morning. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Ooh, wow. It's hot. Yeah, there we go.
Morning. Headed down the mountain.
Maybe they got some.
That is like crazy. If you eat those,
We could
crazy
have
things
like
probably happen.
we could have like a good walk back home.
Oh, I'm sure. If we made it home.
Who's gonna?
We made it back, but Froda died. Her battery's dead, so she just needs a little jump. Easy. She's back. Hey team, I'm staying at a hostel tonight because today and yesterday were hard. So I'm gonna sleep in a real bed and be warm and have a shower tonight. Oh, hello. I have to drive like 3-ish hours today because I'm gonna try to get halfway to Christchurch, because I kind of have to be in Christchurch like tomorrow to show Froda to some people. So all of a sudden I've run out of time. And also my legs are so sore, so it's a good excuse to like not do a big hike today.
Near college for
was chaos. The only child who
would you mind if I tried to make a pass?
Holy sunset view. What? Oh man, I could die here. I think this is what heaven looks like. I think this is it.
Yeah. How much time you need to go in New Zealand between United States?
Okay guys, tonight I am chefing a little bit. So I've got some chickpeas with like paprika and salt and pepper and stuff. And then I'm gonna put them in this pumpkin soup. And I'm really excited. So I just watched the sunset with a guy from France, and he was super cool. And he's been here for like 6 months. And we just chatted and it was great. Also, I know you can't see very well, but the stars are actually insane here. I mean, the fact that they're even showing up a little bit on video is crazy. Like, literally so beautiful. Oh, you trying to zoom in on a star. Okay, telescope. Okay guys, I'm eating inside tonight because it is cold out. But here's my meal. I got this free like cheese bread thing. It was like a day old. So it's gonna be really good. And it looks kind of cute and nice in here, and I'm just sitting right here. And this may or may not be my last night in the car. So I'm trying to give you an idea of my room. This is William. Guys, I woke up and this is just what it looks like outside. It's crazy. Oh, great. Wow, I can literally see my breath. Yeah, that was a cold night. I think that was colder than the hut. But there's my view. Wow! Oh my god. It's cold. I'm so excited to live in a house. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to come home and it be like summer and warm. It's gonna be great. I'm literally crying right now. It's so beautiful. This is just the most beautiful place I've ever been. Oh gosh, you guys. Somehow I have a cat. You need to get out of here. I don't even know how you got in here. You need to get out. I'm trying to clean out the car. I just sold Froda to a girl from France. She loves it. So after I sold Froda, I went to my workaway where I just did some random chores on the farm, like helping feed the cows, and I did a lot of pressure washing, like washing farm equipment and the tractors and things, and just random stuff like cleaning out the barn and doing firewood and stuff like that. And then I went home. Here's me on the plane. I think I saw the sunrise and the sunset and then the sunrise again. I lived in July 11th for like 30 hours. It was insane.